what would you what would you like to see this running game do to feel good about where you guys are in that phase of the game Saturday night, to feel good about going into the postseason, about what you can do on the ground?
I just want to see us be efficient. I want to see us, go out there, dominate the line of scrimmage. Just get going early in that run game, and if given the opportunity, being able to close the game out.
Have you had any discussion about sitting out this week, or will you play?
I'm playing this week.
Zeke, Dak was talking to us after the game about how he felt like the Cardinals had shown more scheme against y'all than they had against some other teams. How can you help him in the game with that? And given your key role in pass protection, what's that identification process like?
Um, the best way I can help him in that part of the game is just being locked into the calls and protecting him and making sure that in my pass protection that and doing my part that I'm helping keep him clean, keep guys off him, and let him feel comfortable in that pocket.
Zeke, how close do you think you guys are to kind of finding a rhythm offensively on a consistent basis?
I think we're pretty close. I think just a lot of it are a lot of one-offs. Maybe just like one guy here, one guy there, and and that kind of is what's been killing us. But I think we're close, and we just gotta keep grinding. We gotta keep at it and get this thing right for playoffs.
Michael, you have something?
Sorry. Cedric Wilson, he's someone who continually steps up when given an opportunity to do so. To you, what has stood out most about him?
Just Cedric Wilson's his versatility, and then just when his number is called, just his ability to go and step up and make those plays. He's a guy that we asked to do a lot of stuff. We asked him to play inside, we asked him to play outside, we asked him to return punts, we asked him to throw on some plays. So he's a guy that we put all over the place, and he knows the offense from every position. And and it seems when his number is called, he makes a lot of those plays. And so I think my biggest thing with Seth is just how many times he's not the guy that's going to get all the reps, but when it's time for him to go and make that play, he seems to always do.
What would you say are the one or two most important things that are holding back the running game, Zeke?
I'd say probably just get just how we play versus movement. Just how we play versus line movement, and just eliminating those negative plays.
Zeke, obviously, when you're at Ohio State, you played in a lot of cold weather games. You've played them in the NFL too, but this will probably be one of the coldest games you guys play in, and maybe you guys will go to Green Bay and have to play there as well. Is there anything different for you when you play in that type of weather? Do you relish it because of the increased running game? Just what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, back in college, I was a little more used to the cold than I am now. Since I've moved to Texas, I guess my blood's thinned out a little bit. I love the cold games. You're gonna run it a little bit more. But it's still cold. He's gonna run it a little bit more, and yeah.
We'll go to Brad, then Jory, then David.
Zeke, you've been to the playoffs before. Well, how does this team's readiness to go into the postseason feel to you compared to the other two playoff teams you've been on?
I think it's right up there with the other two. This team we definitely have a lot of talent. We have a lot of guys that go out there and make plays and do their part. I'll say probably definitely this is the best defense we've had. Going into the postseason and a lot of time playoffs is decided by defensive play, and those guys are playing at a very high level right now. So that's very exciting.
Zeke, when you look at you and Tony combining for 25 rushing yards this past game, do you think that y'all can win a playoff game like that? How much is the run game key to your identity into winning a playoff game?
I think it's going to be tough to win a playoff game with that rushing total. Because like you said, it's cold. there's going to be different weathers depending on where we're playing, and I mean you need that. You need the run games to wear on the defense. You need to close out games, and I mean we gotta figure out what went wrong last weekend, and we can't let that happen again.
So you can understand that you're focused on the team goals and what you do as a team, but you have a chance to get back to 1,000 yards rushing. Is that still a meaningful goal for you over the course of a season? Is that kind of one of the standards that you look to when you assess what your contribution's been during a season?
Yeah, I think that is meaningful for me, and it's still kind of a standard that you look at when you go into the season. I forgot what I was about to say. I mean, it is a standard, the contribution of the season. Yeah, I don't know. Blanking out, sorry.
Along the same lines of the 25 yards in the game, see, part of that was just the few opportunities. What's the key to kind of getting those running totals up? Is it, the early in the game, getting the rhythm going, and then that kind of takes care of itself? How do you think it has to happen where you get the carry numbers where you want them to be?
I think we do have to have a good start in the running game. We can't get behind. I think that was a little bit of it last week too. And I mean, we gotta from the start, get that running game going, just so we have confidence in it. So when it comes to later in the game, in those critical moments, so the coaches, they feel all right relying on the run game.
Anyone else? All right.
Thank you.